everyone. Hello. Hi. Oh, lovely. Welcome. My name is Lydia and I'm a historian. Not like an actor playing a historian mine, it's nothing as clever as that, I'm afraid. No. I'm a historian, I research history for fun because I absolutely love it. That means a couple of things for this show. Firstly, I am genuinely surprised to be on stage at the Royal Court. That is amazing. Wow. Been given a microphone so I don't mumble, which felt a bit harsh at the time, but probably a good call. I suppose it also means I really care about history. You know, the past is just full of so many amazing stories that just kind of sit there unless someone bothers to tell them, and I've always believed this story deserves to be told. Before we do that though, before we start, I wondered if I could ask you all to close your eyes for me. If you could close your eyes, that would be amazing. Thank you. And once they're closed, can I ask you to picture a witch? Just the first kind of image of a witch that comes to your mind. Great, and once you've got that, you can open them. Boom! Yeah, I got you! Sorry about that. I want to tell you an unbelievable story that I came across a few years ago, right? It's the story of Brian Gunter. Now, Anne was born in 1584 in a small village just outside of Oxford called North Morton. And she was about 19 years old when these extraordinary things started happening to her. Now, this did take place over 400 years ago, so we've had to use our imagination a fair bit. But one thing we do know for absolute fact, no ifs, no buts, no coconuts, it started with a game of football. Hello everybody, welcome to Shrovetide Football. My name is Patrick and this is my little brother Andy. Patrick! Right, Shrovetide Football, it's an annual game we play here in North Morton. And the rules of the game are, there are no rules. Apart from the following is very important.
Yeah, Patrick, they're not warmed up enough yet. So what we're going to do to get you nice and loosey-goosey, we're going to get to know each other a bit by doing a big arm wave going all the way from this end, all the way round to that end, right? Everyone's got a game full. Right, here we go. Ready? That's it. Right, and now, I want to high-five as many of you as possible, as quick as possible. Right, here we go. High-five.
Right, that is not how we practice that, little brother. Okay, so we're going to play a nice little warm-up game to get you warmed up and started, okay? I'm going to select one of you, and you're going to stay where you're sitting. You're just going to throw the ball into my little brother Andy's bucket, alright? It's when Andy blows his whistle, okay. Person in the black shirt.
Right, here we go. Let's go.
Drum roll, please. Okay. Then I'm gonna make it nice and hard for you, Andy. I choose.
With the glasses. That's you, love.
With the glasses, Andy.
Right. Well, there's two though. That one, yeah? Whirly, right, listen. Wait for the whistle, that's the most important thing. Right, here we go. Let's see how
Wait on the drum roll, please, everybody. I'm so sorry about that. That was cheating.
My brother wears little girl panties. We're drinking to that, Andy. Right, after me, I want you to start chanting, Patrick Gregory's got a small knob. Patrick Gregory's got a small knob. Patrick Gregory's got a small knob. I want to play this up with you, mate. I can't take it from you too. That's the problem, yeah? Can't take it from you. Fucking number.
Boys! And let me tell you guys something about Anne's dad, Brian. He does not respond well to anarchy.
boys was an absolute tragedy, but we can't blame ourselves for it. On the day we're talking about, the boys were playing football. They were breaking the law. Football is a game that brings out the worst in man. Violence, aggression, disrespect of local property. Something bad was bound to happen. I'm only sorry that a moment of blind hatred for the game and the threat that it poses on our community has led to the death of 2 North Morton boys. Look for that. I am sorry. I am. What I will not apologise for is my firm belief in local justice. I'm a keeper of the peace, and I believe that we must root out trouble where we see it, and when there is violence, well, somebody has to act. In this case, that person was me. To the Gregorys, I'm sorry your sons are no longer with us. I'm sorry they were running reckless and out of control. I'm sorry that this has had a consequence, but Your Honour, as you have said yourself, if football shall break the windows of houses, then let it break the bones of those playing it.
Let me tell you guys something about Elizabeth Gregory.
She really loved those boys.
The bastard killed my sons and he's been forgiven by everyone. The bastard split their jaw. Said, let me hear you scream if you want some more. The bastard stole their lives and turned me into this desperate wife. But this desperate wife cries desperately as he keeps his skin up clean and free. I should have put poison in his dinner, but I didn't do shit. No, I didn't do shit. A bad man bashed their heads and left me in a pool of blood. They stayed alive for a week as I listened to them softly breathe. They said, forgive me, Mum, I'm not a sinner, but a sinner's son. Will the Lord protect our souls? I said, fuck the Lord, you should have grown old. I should have killed his babies in the night time, like he did mine, like he did mine. And the system served me well, 2 boys dead in an empty cell. He's untouched and I'm in a mess. You've got the wrong person, but you need your best. Go to police, they haven't a clue. While there's still prisons, they need to hold you. Thank you, Lord, nice one, state. He walks around freely, but what is my fate? I could have been, I should have been. This man will drive me insane. She said she needs her babies. They're gonna drive her crazy. I could have been summoning my babies, losing the love. Oh, you're real bad. You shouldn't mess with Gunter's dad. What more? You took their coffin, but my babies, they didn't die for nothing, Brian Gunter. So I cut loaf for bread and pretend my sons aren't fucking dead. I'll pray the local schools, cause I'm a woman and I'm rude and old. I'll curse your house, your home, and take what's mine for the pain I hold. I'll give you some, I'll share the earth. I kick myself to the fucked up curb. I could have been. I should have been. But I'm not a very good mother. That will be all, Your Honour.
and been in the village?
I haven't left the house. Gregory is at it again.
People should mind their own fucking business. Where's Annie?
She's in her bed. It's her monthly bleed.
I'm away out.
What now?
Aye. Nick has asked to see me.
But you've just got home.
Yes, yes. And the sooner I leave, the sooner I'll return. You right, Brian, mate? How you getting on? Pull your socks up. Number 10, you dozy prick.
Right, Brian, there's actually something I wanted to talk to you about.
I've not got long, Nick. What's that about?
Right, you know, since the old, since that old murder thing, yeah, people are starting to talk.
I've not come out to chat market gossip, Nick.
No, it's more than that, mate. That Gregory thing ain't slowing down. And the worst part is, yeah, it's starting to catch on. People are starting to listen to her.
Why, what's she saying?
Brian Gunter killed my boys and he's walking free. Are we all just gonna sit around and do nothing? He doesn't pay his taxes while we all starve at home. That girl of his, she runs in that house. We need to bring the bastard down. Reclaim power in this village. Down with Gunter!
She said what? I've got to get home. She's sick. I've called for a physician.
She's fine, it's just her monthly bleed.
It's clearly no, is it?
Look, it will pass. She is like this every time.
No. I know my Annie. I know she's not right. I want to look that now.
Brian, we can't just call a physician
Do
every
not
time.
tell me what I can and can't do in my own fucking home. Look, I know you're scared. I'm scared too. But we need to hold our nerve. Where did the birds go now? Where's their call? I can't hear them. I can't hear them. Were they here at all?
Where is she?
Henry, she's fitted twice within the hour.
Oh, it stinks!
Oh, we kept the windows shut to keep the humours in.
Now you'd have great strength to withstand disease, Brian. Are the convulsions violent?
Like the wrath of God running her body.
Okay, she needs a decent purging. Free her from any deadly disease. Right. I'll return in 2 days, Brian. God be with you. my natural remedy. I think it's time to call the cunning woman.
Fear its sudden driftwood, sudden drift, take me home. Lay something on the throne. Here they take one to my soul.
Okay, old Gunter, get your cock out, you shitty little pig!
That is not why I called. My Annie is sick. And you are the only person in the village who can determine whether the causes are unnatural. Please help us.
Okay, yes. Right, I'm so sorry about that. Darling, Daddy asked me to come quickly and we had a big confusion. But we're all here now. Round we come. Round we come, Annie. Turn and face cunning woman. Round we come, Annie. Round we come, darling. Turn and face the music. Come on, Annie, she's coming. Round we come. Round we come, darling. Good girl. Round we come. Nearly there, darling. Round we come. Round we come. Big push, Poppet. Round we come, darling. Come on. Come on, darling. Come on, darling. For cunning woman. He's here! Satan is here! Fire! He's lap dancing. Oh God. Brian, your daughter has been bewitched.
To be clear, there is a difference between a witch and a person who has been bewitched or possessed, right? So a witch is defined as somebody who causes harm using dark magic, whereas to be possessed is to have a demonic spirit enter your body. So in the 17th century, the witch is understood as the criminal perpetrator, and the bewitched or possessed is the victim of her harm.
Oh God, my girl. Oh my girl. Oh my beautiful, beautiful girl.
It wants revenge. Revenge. Help us, please. Help us. Help us. Oh God, help us. Fucking help us, eh? Who would do this to you, Annie? Eh? Who would do this to you?
In this case, Elizabeth was the witch and Anne the victim.
Gregory!
You're not gonna get what you need. Baby, I have what you want. Come get your honey. You're not gonna get what you need. Baby, I have what you want. Oh, I got it for you, baby. Got your honey, babe, every color and every taste, every breath that whispers your name. It's like emeralds on the field. Got the heart, some kind of
mother and daughter who already have a reputation as suspected witches. Their names were
Mary Petwell with the swan. It's Agnes Petwell with the bull. Oh, when he comes for me, that man's got news for me. So when he takes me down, that man, he breaks me down. Oh, when he looks at me, he puts his hooks in me. Said, oh, when he takes me down, that bad man's feet.
There are a number of ways of testing a witchcraft accusation. In this case, the villagers stripped Elizabeth Gregory naked and burned her hair. The theory was that if you burn the witch's hair and the possessed victim stops fitting, then you've proved a connection between the two.
That bad man's sleeves. I don't know where the bad man.
The villagers believe Elizabeth is a witch and a court date is set.
Get up.
Surprisingly long journey here. My name is Brian. Firstly, I'd like to thank the staff for the food and the travel. Thank you, Robert. And thank you, Brian. And Brian as well. Brian, I'm not very used to this format of things. My field of work is, well, it's exactly that. It's in the field. My heat's in the grass. It's not in the books. But I think that we can come together here to prosecute those who are causing us deep, deep, deep pain. I am taking Elizabeth Gregory and her accomplices to court. The trial will be in Abingdon in 30 days. Gentlemen, my daughter is being bewitched, and I need you to see that. Yeah? And I need you to say that you've seen that in order for us to get the justice that we deserve. So please, if you will, please testify to save my daughter. I invite you now to watch the unnatural becoming of a girl possessed.
He was in the cold blue light. I didn't know what to think. Can't remember clearly what happens next. Suppose I lit a cigarette. Those were the moments of calm as I watched my life undress. I am not a victim. I'm addicted to this victim of mine. You gotta sell it and shut your mouth, honey. What are you gonna do? You can never go home anymore. You can never go home anymore. I contemplate pulling the trigger against his fine temple, but then I think of what a mess it would make, so I think of something less bloody, like asking for all the money he owes me so we can all get on with our shitty little lives. Did you do it? Yes. I settled on his stomach, the place he likes to eat. Symbolic, don't you think? All that booze and all that meat, all that liquor and all that wine. His sweat and stains my sheets. What did you do to him, honey? That's a thing I can't. I cleaned all the blood of his maker like a
My job, as I understand it, is to guide the reconstruction of Anne's story by rooting it in its history. Now that's challenging on a number of levels, but becomes particularly difficult when dealing with the private or more speculative parts of her story, the parts that weren't written down, or perhaps they were, but in a very particular way by a very particular voice. To put it simply, I believe Anne was heavily sexualised in the accounts from her male observers. You know, they talked often of her clothes unlacing themselves or her body weight becoming miraculously heavier. They would marvel at her body as the site of supernatural activity. Though this is always written in veiled language, framed as a kind of examination or an assessment, so the sexuality, it's implied, but it's never stated explicitly. So really I'm left to wonder what was actually happening to her in the rooms where she was kept. Though it's fair to say whatever it was clearly compelling enough to convince every man who witnessed her at this stage to testify against Elizabeth Gregory. Every single one, until...
Mind if I come in? Thomas! Thomas Hinton! Oh, it's an honour. An honour to have you on the case. Your testimony will be the nail in the coffin. If you pardon the pun. Fancy a drink?
I'm actually here to have a little word with Anne.
Let's me and you have a wee dram first and then we'll get her out, eh?
I was hoping to see her in private.
Why would you want to do that?
Oh, it's a matter of protocol with these things.
You of all people should know how exhausting this whole thing has been for Anne. She's asleep.
Really, I must insist.
What would you want alone time with my little girl for, Thomas, eh?
I need to see that the devil is at work.
You saw him at work only yesterday.
Well, I need to see it closer up.
No. You saw the way our garters unlaced without anybody touching them. Did you stay for the levitation?
Yes, but I know that the eye can trick, Brian. And I also know how crucial a valuable witness can be in a case like yours. So if you don't mind...
And Jesus, Thomas, I've just said the girl is asleep and she's not prepared for visitors.
If you want me to testify, I cannot have any doubt.
Right, fine. She's in. Annie.
Hello, Anne. My name is Thomas Hinton. I've been called upon to testify in your court case. I'll be asked to confirm that your possession has been brought about by Elizabeth Gregory. That she's a witch. Do you know where she is right now, Anne? No? They're having to keep her in a holding cell because the village turned so violent towards her. So in order to testify with a good conscience, I'm going to need to see something from you. I'm going to need to see a trick. I've heard that you can fly. No? How about...
One of Anne's more remarkable tricks was her supposed second sight. So the idea here is that someone in a room would write a random word on a piece of paper, hide it, and somehow Anne could tell them what it said. Now that word could be anything such as...
What's the word, Anne?
Sausages, for example.
Oh, very good. Very impressive. Let's try again.
Or rabbit, maybe.
Oh, now that's just showing off. Okay, we're going to try one last time, but...
This time, Thomas Hinton tried something different.
I'm just going to blow the candles out. What's the word, Anne? Anne? That's enough. Dear Judge David, how are the kids? It has come to my attention that the much discussed Anne Gunter, due to attend your court proceedings next week, is a charlatan and a fraud. North Morton has been hoodwinked, bamboozled, and led astray. Her appearance of bewitchment is simply a display of trickery. It is the work of human earthly malice, and not that of the devil as he would have you believe. In other words, Gunter is a fucking liar. Kisses, Hinton.
Scupper the man for once. Take him for what he's worth. Swear on the heart of a babby, he's the one that caused the hurt. Take him for what he wants, and the one that fed the earth, fed the earth. Lord Scupper the man for once. Give him the bloody nose. Swear on the heart of a babby, he's the one that tore the fold. Take him for what he wants, I'm the one that bled in birth, fed the earth. Oh, when he looks at me, he puts his hooks in me, he said, oh, when he takes me down, that man, he breaks me down. Take him for what he wants, I'm the one that bled in birth, fed the earth.
I think it's time to hear from another one. Have we got a Philip in attendance, Johnson's son?
Yes, I'm here and I have my truth to be told. Elizabeth Gregory's a witch and a scold.
If you'd like to go from the start, Philip, perhaps it would be good to tell the jury when you first noticed a change in Elizabeth. Oh, and if you could keep it within an 8-bar rhythm too, that would be fantastic.
Well, I noticed in mass at the saying of the piece, Elizabeth Gregory would start to sneeze.
I had a cold!
She shouts when she has something to say. On the occasion in question, she refused to play.
I claim, Philip, that Elizabeth is working against Christ.
Well, she's certainly not working with him.
Interesting. Next to the stand.
Alice Foot, Brian Gunter's neighbour.
I saw what I saw. Elizabeth Gregory's an eyesore.
Inadmissible evidence, not fact.
Fine, well, she should go and shave her back.
Alice, this is serious. It's life or death. The jury needs to know exactly what you've seen.
Well, her and her husband don't share the same bed and haven't done it for years, if you know what I mean.
I'm a bad woman.
But you ain't seen nothing yet.
Elizabeth Gregory has sold her soul to the devil, did you know? She
Annie asking me for £2 in the market the day after I laid them all to rest. She saw it in her eyes before I felt it in my chest. She caused all this ill and all this pain in the world. And it's no coincidence that the devil likes on girls. So he catched her in his snare and she gladly took the bait. They died in holy Sabbaths while Satan bakes a cake. They bring their evil mission to make people fucking sad. So believe me when I tell you that this woman is mad and she's mad. And she's glad that I'm no longer a dad. In this stupid little village which was everything I had. So she has to be a witch. And this isn't just a fad. This is God's honest truth. She is bad, she is bad, she is bad. Bad, 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 bad. My Annie is a true child of God. She is kind. She is gentle-natured. She is forgiving. And she makes me a better person. She makes me live honourably. Annie, darling, Annie, listen. When you were born, the first moment you cried, I saw the colour of her soul. It was golden. And Your Honour, men of the jury, this brutal animal of Satan has stained it. Elizabeth Gregory, the sight of you appalls me. Yeah? The smell of you fucking sickens me. You have dragged my daughter to hell, and you deserve to be fucking punished for that. Right, you people of the jury, I'm telling you, I am an honest man. I wouldn't say boo to a fucking goose. Do you honestly believe that I would put us through all of this just to damage the reputation of a woman? No, you have me wrong. We need to do away with this human plague from our community, yeah? Let's finish this. Let's finish this once and for all. Now here is something that the jury cannot dispute. A spell. Now this spell, when read by the witch, will provoke an unnatural response in the victim, in the bewitched. Your Honour, I request that Elizabeth Gregory reads this spell. Read it a fucking again! Annie, I can see you're distressed.
Brian?
5 minutes, Your Honour.
What does the name Thomas Hinton mean to you?
He's the MP for Wiltshire.
And when did you last see him?
Last him. He came round one evening and had performed an erotic trick.
Well, you see, Thomas Hinton wrote a letter to the judge for this case about 3 days after he stopped in to see you and Anne.
Right. What did it say?
It said Gunter is a fucking liar.
No. When Alice Samuel was executed for bewitchment, she read the spell. Yeah, there it is. She read the spell. And the victim was spinning on the fucking ceiling. Oh yeah, and she was hanged for it. She was hanged. They believed that. They hanged her entire family for it. Her husband, 8-year-old daughter, everyone is dead. Everyone. So read the spell again. Yeah? Read the spell again because it will work. Because it has to work. Stupid. Right, they've made a mockery of me. Stupid. My daughter has been bewitched. Has she? My daughter has been bewitched. Has she? Pins in there. Yeah. Annie. Right, we're going to go and see the king. Yeah. We're going to go and see the king to prove, to get this to the highest place possible. We'll see the king. No, we need the king. We need the king so he can see that you've been bewitched, Annie. You have. You have. Your Majesty, I'm sure this case has no gone under your radar, but as you can see, I'm very fearful. I'm fearful. I'm fearful. I'm fearful. 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 The fearful abundance at this time and in this country is the detestable agents of the devil. No, Jakes, we don't say that anymore. The politicians don't like it. Oh, well, I know how to find them. I know how to kill them. It's proven in the scripture. I can feel it in my blood. No! We don't do that anymore. That was before you came to England. You're safe now. Different now. Safe now. Safe now. Jane, you've seen it with your own eyes. A lawful medical practice, it's clear as day, your Christian duty. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not. I want you to remember that, James. Thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt not, thou shalt no. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt. So you've been possessed? Not speaking it. I've written about that in my book. Often the case, you see, the bewitched, unable to speak. Is that like? No. You have to understand, Anne, I'm under a lot of pressure to believe that in this case you haven't been bewitched. There's talk here at the castle, you see, it's not good. It wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be a very good thing to handle. It's not done as much anymore. Witches. As much as I would love to. So you have to understand my predicament. During your stay, you will be assessed by my physicians, skeptics and the Archbishop of Canterbury. The following weeks will be thorough and potentially very uncomfortable for you, but you must understand that in order for me to give a firm conclusion, I need to be entirely sure and I need to believe you, Anne. Now, if I don't, you and your father will go on trial for conspiracy. But if I do, the women will be hanged. And you will walk free. So, make yourself at home. I hope I can trust you. And enjoy the palace.
I mean, the poor thing. Honestly, it's hard to watch. Litany of abuse for days and days and days. I mean, I'm exhausted even watching it. I do not know how a person rebuilds after this, Joan. Your sense of self just poof out the window. Till you're a lonely, floppy mess on the floor, wondering where it all went wrong. Wondering why everybody's out to get you. What a poor, 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 poor man! The second I laid eyes on Brian Gunter, I wanted to give him a big hug. He's so misunderstood. So misunderstood. And the skepticism, the pile on. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Gregory's out there swanning round having possessed the poor man's child. Bloody hell, a woman claims victimhood these days and they all gaggle round like gannets, nipping and gnawing.
It's a headache.
Trauma there, trauma. Oh God, that's lovely, Joanne. Do you think I'll get her?
Yeah.
Back in my day, you were lucky to get a bit of male attention. You didn't get anywhere if you weren't sexually desired.
No.
Of course, you know all about that, Joan.
Yeah.
Bloody Elizabeth, they've got a name for it all these days.
Attention seekers.
Political correctness gone mad, right?
Oh well, we'll just have to see what happens, won't we? If they're taken to court or not. What have they done for lying?
God, it's pathetic. Oh, it's bloody pathetic. If he goes behind bars for this, I am done with it all.
You just want to have a little snog with them, don't you, Joe?
No,
I saw the way you looked at when you were doing it.
One time, look at my teeth. One time, you think I'll get it?
When we go to court, we'll tell them the truth, and the truth is, you have been bewitched, Annie. And we're no liars, are we? So we'll say that, eh? And we'll say it when we stand up. I love you. I love you so much. And we'll be alright.
I wanted to tell you that no, I need to tell you that it all started with a game of football. I was never... It was all a lie. I see you now. I see you. Fucking monster. I see you now.
You know that witch I asked you, oh Christ, you know that witch, you know that witch I asked you to picture at the start of this show? The witch, yeah, okay. Let's imagine her again. And close your eyes if you want to, of course. And now I want you to imagine yourself walking up to that witch and taking off her pointy hat and putting the broomstick in the bin and giving the cat to a trusty neighbour. Because there are no witches in this story. There was never a bewitchment. It was an imagination, a fantasy, a lie that was allowed to happen. We have no idea what happened to Anne or the outcome of her trial. She appeared very fleetingly in the vast movement of history until she was of no further interest to those who have the power to record it. But there is a final image of Anne Gunter that brings me comfort. The last thing we know for sure of Anne is that after testifying against her dad for coercing, drugging and exploiting her, she would have travelled down the Thames on a boat at dusk. And I like to think she had the wind in her hair and a fag in her hand.